Come with me if you want to live.
Okay, how's that? Better? Thank you for the follow, by the way. And we got this going. Sharky, how are ya? How did you go in your stream the other night? I didn't get... Oops, sorry, just reaching for my coffee. I didn't get to see the rest of it. I have dodgy microphone issues. Good now? Yeah. Reignify Pog. Did I read that right? Or Rainify? Rainify? I could be getting that wrong. How is everyone? My last stream was a offline one. I just did some digging by myself. Just to get some stuff out of the way. Can't quite remember where I was up to, so I've just got to remember. It'll be nighttime, yes. Rainify. Yeah, the G. The G gets you, that's for sure. Thank you for correcting me, though. I hate thinking that I get people's names wrong for, like, months on end. So how's your night going, or day, or morning? Twitch being what it is. Or is that one of the little shorties? They're terrifying, the little ones. They just move around their little legs like that and run circles around you. Don't have to mess with that in a creeper or a witch or something at the same time. There he goes. Sneak up on him. Get a hit in before he sees me. He sees me. I didn't get him. My view. Got him. God, those things give me the willies. And there's a big one over here. I'm not worried about the big ones. They're all like, I can't be bothered. Yeah, they've been around for a few years. They're okay with Doom. Right, let's get rid of the crap in my hands. And we will go back to the pit. Second pit. Oh no, I need the gravel. Oh, that's right, I've filled up my chest. Alright, we're going to have to fill in some ocean at some point in this stream because my hands are just filling up with gravel, which we need to fill ocean in. So, Rainify, if you've not been here before, this is my main dig. I'm emptying a Minecraft map by hand, Xbox One edition, Bedrock edition. There is some Bedrock down there. So that's the main dig. We've done a lot to this mountain too. It's a lot shorter than it used to be. It's been staircased on one side. And so those two things will be largely left alone for a while. And this is my second dig going on over here, this pit. So we've done quite a bit over this side, but there's still this great big chunk over here. So I'm sort of chipping away at it from right to left, 4 blocks at a time, down to the level it's at down there. And there is a bit of a cavern in there, so we've encountered a few things. Yeah, no worries, Sharky. You do what you need to do. How did your game go the other night? You didn't fall into lava. You had some pretty hair-raising moments with lava the other night. Foul. You don't have like a scratching on the wall for how many times you fell in. I really shouldn't be doing that because I need to do that later. It'll mess me up. I haven't streamed since then, not much motivation. Yeah, I totally get that. As much fun as this is, sometimes it's really hard to get started. I actually had that issue tonight. Like I'm chuffed to be here now and so glad that I did, but it took me like half an hour to just get the motivation ready to just turn everything on and get it started. And now I'm glad I did. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. Except now I remembered that I have to fill in some motion and now because that's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, it's totally better when it starts. Alright, we'll keep this dig going around this corner. It'll take longer, but it'll be done then. There's Enderman left some sand in here. Oh, there's one piece of sand sitting in my inventory. Start for I'm not interrupting your book reading. You've just muted me now that my microphone's working. Mute. You said I missed the last stream, fell asleep at 3. It's all good. Did you miss a stream? Because the last dig that I did, I actually did it offline. So I wasn't actually streaming, I just recorded it and loaded it to YouTube. So you probably didn't miss a stream technically. Maybe I did. I'm a bit mixed up at the moment. I might have had too much coffee and now my brain's all over the place. Saying that, I'll have another sip of coffee. I need to be left-handed for this cup to show it to the screen. It's my partner's cup that I've commandeered. It's awesome. I feel like Pokemon. Who doesn't like Pokemon? Like the one. It's like 1 hour long. When I saw it 2 vids on Twitch. Yeah, okay, maybe it was. I did do a short one, I remember. It wasn't too much more than an hour. Maybe it was 2 hours. Most of my streams only go for 2 hours, maybe 3. Sort of can't really sit in a chair for much longer than that. Although I've got one of those like bzzz desks that move around. I should stand up more. Just don't. Well, I am a mad Pokemon Go player on the mobile phone. I don't really play Pokemon games otherwise. I have Let's Go Eevee on the Nintendo, and I've probably played that 50% of the way through. Other than that, I've never played any other Pokemon games, so I'm probably not the best person to ask, unless it's about Pokemon Go. Love Pokemon Go. Yeah, so Pokemon Go is on any sort of mobile device, but every other Pokemon game is Nintendo, so you would need a Nintendo to play anything apart from Go. There's a few other like little rubbish Pokemon mobile games, but Go's the only one that's really worth talking about. Start streaming Bed Wars. What's Bed Wars? I haven't heard of that one. What do you do in that? Have wars on beds, over beds, about beds? Against other players in Minecraft, you have to protect your bed, kill everyone. Right, until you're the only bed left. I think I've seen that. I did do a bit of surfing on Twitch, watching Minecraft streams, and I saw something like that, and I had no idea what was going on at first. Yeah, really hard against a lot of good players. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. There's some people doing some insane moves, and it's largely on like a spider type map, isn't it? It's like everyone's bed's out on an outstretched arm, and then there's like this battle arena in the center. Is that's sort of what it is? If thinking about what I saw. Yeah, no, I have seen it. I just didn't know it was called Bed Wars. There's so many weird indie games out there now. Weird and wonderful, I'd have to say. But there could have just been a complete game called Bed Wars for all I knew. Getting dark. Back to the hut. Run. Alright. So I've got all of this. And I think I am going to have to spend the whole next couple of Minecraft days filling in some ocean, which gives me the heebie-jeebies. But it needs to be done. Look how much ocean there is on that map. Burn these blocks and we'll start swapping over some of that stuff from the chest. What do we got? Creeper and spider, and a couple more creepers over there. It's annoying because that's where we have to go. Zombie, no one too close. Well, there's another little one over there. He's far away though, he won't see us. So the little ones at the moment. Been recently kind of trying to figure out all the features on Twitch and have been like customizing my account. That's good, yeah. I'm still trying to work it out too between Twitch and OBS and Streamlabs and the bots and all the plugins. Like, it's massive. There's so much you can do, but you just got to dedicate so much time to it. Just sort of where I fall down at the moment. But if you got the time and you're keen, yeah, you can really set up something great. I've seen some streamers with some amazing streams because they're very good at setting up all their effects. Alright, that'll do. You take a bed with us. I need that. What do I need for bed? Sticks. Okay. I feel like there's some more gravel or something in there, but I'll find it later. Creepers are despawned. That's cool. Let's go fill in that ocean over there. We were finishing off that corner. Yeah, I'd recommend just sort of surfing the net, find some free like graphics makers, and there's also plenty of free audio sites. You can find them just with Google, and just download yourself some sound effects and tunes and whatever that you can use. Or you can make your own, record your own. Okay, still fairly deep down here. Now, always forget to breathe. Try and remember to breathe. Food do you enjoy the most? Oh, it's gonna sound so vanilla, but bread. I love bread. I freaking love bread. Always my go-to. Oh, look what I found too. Now that you reminded me. Since you said these were the good ones, I had a look and found them. So I'll try them now since you're on. Completely forgot they were there. So wrapped up in my coffee. I do love coffee too. Coffee. That's the last of the coffee. So clean my palate. Yeah, I see what you mean. They're not like normal Oreos, are they? Almost lemony, but not. Quite pleasant. Much creamier. Oh, another one. What about yourself, apart from golden Oreos? Got a favourite food? Or is it just flat out golden Oreos? Poutine, that's Canadian, isn't it? Isn't it like chips and mince? Correct me if I'm wrong, and I think I am a little bit. I didn't quite get that right. Yeah, I think it's got an extra E in it, but I know of it. It looks like a heart attack on a plate. Probably not for you. You're not quite in the heart attack age group, but I am. I look at that and my chest tightens up. But it does look very tasty. This chip's a special type of cheese and gravy. Yeah. Yeah, it does look good. I mean, I've had chips with cheese and gravy, but I'm sure it wasn't poutine. I don't think we have any like Canadian restaurants around here. I think it's the sort of thing you'd probably only find in a capital city. Cheese is a special part. Do you know what type of cheese it is? Like, you know, mozzarella or Edam or something? Or is it a particular poutine cheese? It's shaped kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, I can Google it later. Check it out. annoys me how you can't work as far away under the water as you can above water. I mean, it makes sense, but still, I get frustrated when trying to fill it in from above water, and it doesn't work. You don't have it in the USA. Just, you're one border away. Well, maybe more, given how many states there are. Deep dish pizza from Pizza Hut. I reckon I had just about every birthday party from 3 years old to 12 years old at Pizza Hut. Plenty of Pizza Huts in Australia as well. And I was always the deep dish fan as well. Can't beat that crust, the Pizza Hut deep dish, I reckon. Lost my voice for a bit there. Got all sentimental about Pizza Hut deep dish. I haven't had it for so long. Oh, what? Come on, it's night time. But I still can't believe you can't get poutine in the USA. Like, you're right next door. When I get the cheese is so fluffy and tasty and the crust is perfect. Yeah, nice. They started doing weird stuff here. Their crusts, like putting sausages in them and meat pies and cheese filled, which I guess is not super weird. But putting a frickin' meat pie in your pizza crust is a bit strange. Seems to have caught on though. Never tried one though, to be honest. I've had the cheese ones, but not the sausage or meat pie ones. Yeah, I mean, in Australia, we've got Asia just above us, and like, it is so easy for me to get Indonesian food, Malaysian food, Thai food, even Indian food. Not even that close. So I can't. It's just amazing to think that you can't get Canadian dishes in America. You can make it yourself in Oregon. There's a factory in Tillamook that has the special cheese. All right. You have Thai almost every day. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just become one of those universal foods, isn't it? Yeah, I grew up in Darwin, which is northern Australia, literally only 400 kilometres away, which is, I don't know, 260 miles from like your nearest Asian country. And yeah, like, we had lots of Asian markets and like pop-up Asian restaurants. Like, there was more Asian food than Australian food in Darwin. We got a lot of Vietnamese refugees after that war that America had in the 70s as well. So there's a huge Vietnamese presence in Darwin. So lots of Vietnamese food, which is fantastic. If you like Vietnamese food, which I didn't so much growing up, I do now. Oxtreto! You like the logo? Long time no see. How you doing, bud? Yeah, this graphic designer that I follow had like a huge sale. It was like like 70% off or something. So I wasn't logo ready, but couldn't pass up the deal either. So I got a logo. Thanks, Sharky. Yeah. I think I had it up last stream, but you missed last stream, so you're not doing great, Oxtrader. What's going on? You okay? Well, I mean, you just said you're not. What's happening? Yeah, I've been trying to put the logo on everything I can. You know, having paid for it and all. Yeah, I've noticed you hadn't been around, Tratu. But, you know, obviously don't know what's going on. So I'm sorry to hear something's been up and you're not okay. You know, feel free to talk about it or not, whatever you're most comfortable with. But I hope it's not anything you can't handle. It's complicated. I've been trying to discredit my emotions with cynical arguments, which is not good. Yeah. No, it's never... Look, without knowing what's going on, it's not usually the best strategy. At some stage, you generally have to face your emotions, otherwise that shit follows you around. Yeah, hiding your emotions can sometimes be good in like emergency situations, but over a long period of time, I don't recommend it. I hope so too. I'm sorry to hear that you got some crap to deal with. I hope whatever it is works out for you, or whoever it may be affecting. Well, it's not that bad, is it? I mean, I'm sure your birds will miss you. I'm sure your family will too. Don't be doing anything too extreme. You can have a cry. Feel free to have a cry. Nothing wrong with that. You start getting too emotional on the stream and I'll probably start crying. How have the birds been doing? Yeah, life can be great, but fuck yeah, it gets pretty hard sometimes. You just gotta weather through it. Oh, I don't know, I enjoy the easy bits. But maybe that's because there are some hard bits to contrast it against, hey? I guess depends what your philosophy is. Parakeets have got it right, huh? You should get a mirror and chirp into it. You don't have one in the bathroom? Just go in the bathroom mirror and start chirping. I feel like, as far as the parakeet's concerned, there might be some seed involved as well. I once got dive bombed by a rainbow lorikeet that crap got me right there with the crap as it flew past. I'm sure that lorikeet was having a fabulous day. It had incredibly good aim anyway. Wish I got that in a photo instead of that seagull one, or maybe alongside that seagull one. That would have made an excellent photo. Good action shot. Getting a lorikeet crap right between the eyes. Ah, you're a good chirper. Yeah, music is great for that sort of stuff. You find the right song to fit your emotions. Tell you what, back in the day, whenever I was sad from like a breakup or something, that Jeff Buckley album Grace saw me through a lot of sad times. Food can be good too. Have you seen these before? Charky, who's in the chat, put me onto him. Twitch Prime. I was wondering what the crown was about too. Are you gonna Shazam Jeff Buckley Grace? It's a whole album. Very dramatic. But it's largely about Oreo birthday cake. That's a good one. It's a wonderful album. Depends what music you like. But very emotionally stirring, that one. An ice cream Oreo cake. Do you get those from Pizza Hut too? I remember always having ice cream cakes at Pizza Hut. It's like the only cake they did for birthdays. Always the ice cream birthday cake. Mate, I'm going to feed my birds and eat dinner. Come back being an emotional teenager with existential problems. Fuck, mate, you do you. That sounds perfectly reasonable to me. I'm not so old I don't remember being more or less exactly the same. Give me another 10 years and then I'll probably forget. But for now, we're good. I've more or less only just started. I should be here for another 2 hours yet. Can you send the title of the previous one? Shazam couldn't get it. Grace. The album's just called Grace. Grace by Jeff Buckley. So, because Shazam does individual songs, doesn't it? Do you have Spotify? If you just put Grace into Spotify, it should come up with Jeff Buckley as more or less being the first option. like, I could look it up on my Spotify and get a link for you and send it to you on a Whisper or Twitter. Done is filling the ocean is boring. Even for me. Start the edge of the map. Getting all scared about my upcoming 7th surgery. You're pretty young to have so many surgeries. I'm in my 40s and I've only had 2. What's happening with you there, Sharky? You okay? Everyone's having a bit of a crisis this evening. I thought I was doing poorly. This time is nothing bad, just fixing a hole in my eardrum. Okay. Has it all been ear related? I mean, don't feel the need to answer any questions you don't want to. I'm okay if you say you don't want to talk about it. you get like a Pseudomonas infection or something that busts your eardrum. Not all of them. Hopefully this one. Pretty happy. Hopefully this one doesn't fail again, because I go in the water and swim. Yeah, swimming's not fun with a hole in your eardrum, that's for sure. Great way of getting infections. It's a great way of getting infections, even if your eardrum's perfectly fine. Swimming is, especially in a public swimming pool or something. Yeah, you'd probably have to plug it up in the shower and everything, wouldn't you, with a hole in your eardrum? But I imagine that's, relatively minor surgery. I mean, any surgery is awful, but as far as surgeries go, it's not a massive one. Just taking skin from my arm and patch the eardrum with it. That's pretty cool. Do they reckon you'll have like full hearing afterwards? Like the skin from your arm will still be like as thin as the eardrum is, just to vibrate properly and everything? It is night time. Let me sleep. Alright, want some more Oreos while I wait. Oh, sheep. I have to kill some of them when I wake up. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm not going to run out of food for ages now. What am I? Holy moly. Oh, that sword died. I think it still won't hear as good, but I can go underwater. Yeah, well, that's a bonus, of course. How's your other ear, though? Still, if you got good hearing in one ear, it doesn't matter so much. Oh, I knew there was another one somewhere. I missed that. Sorry for chewing in your ear. These Oreos are very good. Trying to fall down there. getting some weird lumps, which is not good. What, you mean in your ear or somewhere else? Just some nodes growing somewhere. I heard that. Where was that? It's probably just on the other side of this wall. On your body. Yeah, right. Have they been checked out? It's probably worth getting them checked out if they haven't. I imagine if you're going in for surgery, you've seen a few doctors recently. Back to 15. Forward to cancer. No. Cancer's not fantastic, that's for sure. I've lost a couple of friends and family members to cancer. Do you think you're at a higher risk? Oh yeah, if you've got a strong family history of a type of cancer, that's never good. But you're quite young, usually even with genetic history, you generally get into your 30s and 40s before it's an issue. You doing okay? It's not coming in early for you? Oh, holy moly. Don't fall down there. But of course, yeah, children do also get cancer sometimes. Which is horrific. Absolutely freaking horrific. But yeah, also don't say anything here that you don't want to talk about or be public. I just need to stress that I do like to upload these videos to YouTube, and then they're publicly viewable there, Sharky. So don't write up anything that you're not comfortable or okay with being available on a public YouTube channel, okay? Kind of have the mindset that my body is just the best and can beat everything. Yeah, that is very normal when you're younger. I've had the same thing. I've had personally, I've had a lot of back issues in my life, and they started when I was in my mid to late 20s. Basically, at 27, I was told by a neurosurgeon that I had the spine of a 70-year-old. That was like 18 years ago, and it has not gotten better. And early on, I thought, I just felt like it just was going to, and I still lived as best I could, but I've had some limitations, and the limitations are getting bigger. As I get older, my spine is not... There we go. Oh, hello. Yeah, my spine is not getting better, let's just say that. And yes, all my surgeries have been spinal surgeries. It's okay. I don't mind, I'm not really a personal type kid yet. Alright, no worries. But obviously don't say anything that's too personal or anything that might be identifying either, just keep it generalized and anonymous for your own sake and for your family's sake. Do I go another level down, or am I just going to fall into that cabin down there? I'll have to dig myself back out again. Made of daylight steps. We're still going to have our level there, so we'll stick with that. But I don't think I'll come around this corner anymore. My name is Bob Luke James, and I live on Minecraft Boulevard in Moscow, Russia. Very good. That's exactly what you need. Probably is a Minecraft Boulevard somewhere, isn't it? I feel like I'm going to have to Google that one later too, Google Maps. Find Minecraft Boulevard. Yeah. I've seen Stranger Things. Not just the Netflix show. Other Stranger Things. Although I've also seen that Netflix show. It's very good. Yeah, get in the house. You an avid Stranger Thinger. Well, I've seen all the seasons up to current. I don't feel the need to go buy a shirt or get a soundtrack or anything. But I did enjoy the show. You're back, Oxtretto. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Yeah, season 2 of Stranger Things I found a bit frustrating because it was kind of a carbon copy of season 1. But 3 and 4 got really good. I only know Sadie Sink. I haven't watched it. I don't know what Sadie Sink is. No, if anything, I feel worse. You just got to season 4, Sharky. Alright, well, if you haven't seen it, Oxtrader and Sharky's only in season 4, I'll stop talking about Stranger Things because I don't want to give you any spoilers. The show is very dependent on cliffhangers. She's Mad Max. I haven't seen any of the new Mad Maxes either. I've only seen all the 80s ones with Mel Gibson. Or you mean Max from Stranger Things? Her name's Sadie. You do mean Max from Stranger Things. It just clicked. You had to give me a moment for my brain to catch up. Just got all this food cooked. More iron smelted. The wool in, the bed in, the more wool in. Excess food and leather. What else we got? Pants are still there, barely. Get rid of the gravel. Where is it? Sort of there before. There. Alright. That should be good for another couple episodes. We shared vodka. You're not old enough to drink, are you? Thought you were just a touch under. But it's that bad. Bloody monsters. Let me sleep. Did you find Grace, Oxtrader, or do you need me to send you like a Spotify link for it? It's starting to sound a little bit like a broken heart. And if it is, Grace will help you. Musically. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, don't blow up my house. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Oh, that was 2 of them after me. Ah, he forgot me. Oh no! Bet the pants are gone. Ha! He blew my pants off. There we go. Finally got that out of my inventory. Other one. Okay, got the inventory. You might need a link. Alright, you want me just to send it to you in a whisper? Yeah, I can even do a share screen and you can see it. Just let me get back into the house. Because Minecraft doesn't really pause. Oh wait, spider. Let's see. Let me try and work out how to do this without making it go all weird. It's going to get weird temporarily already. Back to this. You're going to ask your dad for some vodka. Where's Whisper Oxtreto? Where are you? There you are. Control V. There. I've whispered it to you. Try that out. Where's my screen? Okay, we're back. Welcome. Yes, I guess a couple of drinks under parental supervision. Who am I to judge? Your parents can manage that. You are welcome, my friend. I hope it helps. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. I think most American states, the legal drinking age is 21, isn't it, Sharky? In Australia, in all of our states, it's 18. So it's a bit lower here. And then I think it's okay with parental supervision from 16 onwards. Like it's actually legal to drink at home with your parents' consent from 16 onwards. Well, that's annoying. Over there, that gap is what I'm talking about, not the laws. Yeah. I don't think people think that men have emotions. Yeah, no, that's a problem. Certainly in Australia too. Yeah, men aren't allowed to, not socially allowed to be super emotional. Well, not even super emotional, just generally emotional. I think it's changing a bit, but it's happening slowly. But yeah, no, you should have full right to express your emotions however you feel you need to. Ah! Oh, I thought I was going to fall a lot further than that. Then you would have seen me getting emotional. Yeah, it's wrong to. I don't like that whole harden up thing. It's not healthy. Not healthy at all. I won't tell you to do that. You get it out. I'm a teenager with a soft heart and love for animals. I have it hard. Dude. Yeah. Look, I mean, if teenagers today are anything like when I was a teenager, then yeah, you're gonna cop it for a bit. But honestly, you'd be a better adult for it. It's not the same when you're an adult. Everything changes. Once you're sort of out of school and that whole bloody I don't know what else to call it apart from that whole shame job culture is gone. It's a different world. A lot of people just need to make it past their teenage years and then they're good. Are you asking me, Charky, or Oxtretto? If it's me, no, I've not seen Breaking Bad, not a single episode. Yeah, me? Yeah, no, I've not seen it. I've seen so many memes and takeoff videos, though, that I have a general idea as to what happens in it. But I've not seen the show itself. Watched till season 3, just got way too complicated. Alright. I'll keep that in mind if I ever do watch it. Good till season 3. Or at least easy-ish to follow until season 3. Alright, well, no spoilers in the chat, alright? Both for me and for anyone who cares to watch later on YouTube or Twitch. I know it's an old show, but still. Ooh, creepy down there. Like he's going to come and ruin my staircase a bit. Got to hook the audience in somehow, you reckon? Lazy way of doing it, but effective. Ah! Told you it's going to ruin it. Got another whole one down here. Yeah, a little annoying, yeah. Yeah, nudity is used poorly in TV, I think. Quite often when it is not required. It used to be a lot worse. Tell you what, you can go back and watch some 80s movies and there is some gratuitous nudity that just has nothing to do with the storyline whatsoever of the movie. They've just chucked it in there to have it there. Spatial audio. Huh? You got speakers going. Or it's just some really good headphones. Yeah, I know the baby's crying. Thanks, extra. I wasn't sure if that would come through. Yeah, my partner's out there. She's taking care of it gracefully. The baby is not left alone to cry. AirPods 3. Never used any iPhone earpieces. You have to tell me what me crunching a golden Oreo sounds like in your AirPods.
How's that? Is it like cookie heaven? There's cookie heaven here.
Oh, now I'm thirsty. because they're very sugary. Look at all the crisps. Ah, one of those little bloody things. I hates them. And their little blub legs. Way to go. Up there. Creepy. I feel like I've got to get rid of some of these. It sounds dry. Yeah, it tasted dry. But good, but dry. Get rid of some of these creepers. Otherwise I feel like I'm going to come to an area. See, he's up there. That would have been disastrous. Come back, come down here. Wait. The golden ones are a little more filled than the normal ones. They do have double filled Oreos as well. They look as the thickness, they look like the regular ones, but they do taste very different. Oh, chill. That makes more sense. I don't know, they've got kind of a tang to them. I don't know how to describe it. Like I said before, almost like lemon, but not lemon. How Oreos chill. Bit more chill in the mouth. Like they're not too much. Not overwhelming. Not an overwhelming taste. But still very pleasant. I guess the regular ones have a you pretend you understand. Well, the regular ones have like a pretty heavy chocolate, like a chocolate oomph down on you in your mouth. These ones are not like that. Should be forward. I've lost a thing, that's what it is. Well, I tell you what, Grace is going to sound awesome through those headphones of yours. Ah! So definitely give that a go. Is there another one? He's behind me, isn't he? No? Where'd he go? I can hear him. There. Oof. Was not expecting that. Bit worried he was gonna shoot me off the edge. Ooh. Did I not use the correct reference? A more timely reference. It's a bit too old-timey. Summer's been a little lonely. My friends have been on house arrest for a little, and I can't hang out with him. Right, that sounds pretty serious. Has he got one of those anklet things? Never seen one in real life. I don't think they're really a thing in Australia. I've seen them a lot in, media from the US. Measurement of mouth chillness is an oomph. An oomph does sound like it could be a legitimate form of measurement. I give it a grading of 3 oomphs. Well, that's getting a bit more electrical. That would be the resistance of an Oreo in your mouth. And I tell you what, there is no resistance to Oreos here. It's not too bad. Get in to steal a car, but he's still got a decent fine. The game pumps with the scale. Yeah, well, house arrest is a touch more than a fine, though, isn't it? I mean, house arrest and a fine, huh? PP liked my video. Good to know you're... Oh, and PP commented on my video. It's how to get someone's attention. Call yourself PP. Saw my mate with an anklet once and thought he was on house arrest. There's an Enderman there. Let's not look at him. We'll just dig the ground out from beneath him and hopefully that doesn't piss him off. Hopefully I don't accidentally hit him. Don't feel like fighting an Enderman right now. I'll just go back and start again. Yeah, I don't know. Oxtredo, I don't think those tracking anklets are a thing in Australia. I've never heard of them being used here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have them. It's not a house arrest, this is a house arrest. Oh, go away, Enderman. You're right where I need to dig. Slowing me down. I see you're doing the whole Croc Dundee thing with the house arrest. That took me a second to cotton on to. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the time difference there, Shaki. You're not sleeping again. Have you taken your sleeping meds this time? Yeah. I did get it Oxtredo. It took me a little bit of time, but I got it. Not yet. Well, I reckon if the sun's coming up, not that I'm telling you what to do with your medications, but, you know, if the sun's coming up, you should probably do what you need to do to get to sleep. I wish this Enderman would go away. I'm only allowed to use the for children one so I don't get addicted. I take 2. Kind of defeats the purpose. You take 5. Well, I don't need sleeping meds, so I get to sleep very quickly, but I wake up a lot thanks to pain. I'm actually on tramadol at the moment, which I'm also not allowed to be on for more than 3 months for the same sort of reasons, addiction. Pseudo, as in fake sleeping tablets. My dad is insane. Sleeping, he falls asleep 2 seconds. Yeah. from tramadol. But yeah, no, I'm the same. I lay down, close my eyes, and I'm asleep in seconds. But yeah, I do wake up a lot. In 8 hours, I'll probably wake up at least 4 or 5 times. But yeah, I can sleep at the drop of a hat. Anywhere, anytime. Nasal medication. Pseudo. Oh, you mean pseudoephedrine? Not pseudo as in fake. They changed the active ingredient though. You can't. In Australia anyway. Because bikies used to ride from chemist to chemist and pick up 30 boxes at a time. So they changed it. There's no more pseudoephedrine and Sudafed in Australia. And there's only 2 golden Oreos left. I've gone through the whole pack. Yeah, Mexico's the first place I thought of going to as well. You're probably cheaper to go to the Philippines or something from here though. Or even India though. I mean, they sell medication by the tablet over there. Oh, I already slept. So you didn't even notice. Did I just hear something dastardly? I just missed it over my Oreo crunching. Well, you swelled a bit and then changed your mind. I can't sleep. Try to close my eye and every bad memory shows up. It does sound like you're having a rough time there, dude. Did you get any parentally approved vodka? Not yet. Still having parental debates about the pros and cons, huh? Oh, you haven't even asked. That's probably a good thing. Still 8. Yeah, I guess so. 20 past 10 here. At about 5 a.m. where Sharky is. You drunk before, yeah. Me too. Obviously, a bit older now. But actually I haven't drunk at all for about a year and a half. I think I'll keep it that way too. Kind of done with it. I was a big drinker through my 20s. Didn't do me any favours. Last time I drank was on my 17th birthday and June 7th, my mate's birthday. And we did a virtual drinking because he's in Ukraine alone at the time. Right, hopefully he's somewhere safe over there. So I'm sure a lot of the country is. But obviously what we see in the news are places not doing so well. My stairs. Come on. He's fine. Okay, well that's good. Hopefully he stays that way. You tend to find in war when things get really serious that they will try to purposefully knock out communications. It's like the War Handbook 101. Knock out communications. Oh, I don't have any shovels, do I? I do not. Prepare for this today. He said that I should record all video interaction we have so that if his head gets blown up by a missile, I get to sell the video, make lots of money, and some for his parents too, but mostly for me. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty intense joke though. But as long as he's alright with it. Right. In a much less serious way, I had a similar moment today. I had a physio appointment about my back injury. And I decided to walk there because it's only about a kilometre or two away. So yeah, trotting there, feeling pretty sorry for myself, and then coming the other direction. It's this old guy in a wheelchair with one leg. It's going to be hard for me to show with this picture, but he was pulling himself along the footpath by grabbing his remaining leg, pushing it forward and pulling him, like rowing himself with his one leg on a wheelchair on a footpath. I asked him if he needed a hand, and he said he was fine. So I felt kind of silly going to the physio after that, after seeing that guy just sort of coping. What's up with your bones? Yeah, I've got some osteoarthritic issues with my lower spine and also on my neck. A couple of disc protrusions that have been pretty serious. I've had a couple of surgeries. Facets are all degraded, and spondylosis. A couple of tears. I forgot the words for them. Yeah, it's all just pretty shit. Basically, since my late 20s, I've just had an old man's spine. And it's, now I'm in my mid-40s, it's getting worse. This is why I'm on tramadol and meloxicam. For all the associated, muscle spasms and pain and whatever else. Thought you were going to be a cardiologist. Thought you'd be onto this. Sorry. I mean, not that cardiology does spines, but, it's a certain base level of knowledge for all doctors. My spine's not good, okay? It's falling to bits. It's bursting out. It's hitting nerves. Nerves that go, I don't like this very much. I'm going to send a nasty letter to the brain. Not yet. Fair enough. I'll tell you again in 4 years. When you're done, anatomy at uni. Anatomy starts at uni. See, we're on the same track with that. After year 12, yeah. Alright. Not going to be able to use this diamond pickaxe for too much longer. And we need more shovels, so we've got a shit ton of iron now. Feed my dogs and then get straight to crying. I'm glad you've got a schedule. I think it's okay to cry in front of your dogs too if you want to get started early. Put some Jeff Buckley on. I'll take that. Some sticks. Oh, I've got plenty of iron already. A couple more of those. A couple of these. Couple of days. Burp, sorry. That one tasted like a meat pie. I don't know why. I haven't had a meat pie for a long time. Let's have a look what we get from another enchantment. Level's not too high though, so I'm not going to get a full selection. Unbreaking. We do want unbreaking. What have we got? 1. Oh, we won't use it yet. We'll knock down this other one a bit more, then we'll fix them up. Suddenly I want creamed rice with a big dollop of Nutella. Nice. I always grew up calling it rice cream. And it was just normal in Darwin. Everyone called it rice cream, I guess. And then when I moved down to Queensland, everyone was like, what the fuck is rice cream? Everyone called it cream rice. Shook me up. World was not what I thought it was. Nutella's the same everywhere though. Everyone knows Nutella. Alright, you're a bit close and you're a bit close. Let's deal with you two. Close to finishing this. This won't take much longer. Start the next run. But I think we'll finish another run tonight though. It's been almost 2 hours. Probably go for another 45 minutes or so. Stone, a iron shovel ages back and didn't write it down. These diamond things aren't breaking. I forget to write shit down. You still with us, Sharky, or did you pass out moments after saying, uh-oh, the sun's rising? Or are you just playing Bed Wars, like you said you were gonna? redstone there. Still don't know what I'm going to do with all of that. Are you going to help me clean your room? Like through moral support? What was that? What the hell was that? I feel like something fell and died. I can stick around for you if you want me to just be here mumbling in the background while you clean your room. Happy to do that. It's a bit of motivation for me to stay on a bit longer than I normally would have. Fly to Perth. I feel like you'll be done by the time I get there. Given the length of the journey. Even if I hopped on a plane now, I think you'd be done by the time I got there. Walk. I think you would have finished university by the time I get there if I walk. Ah! That was so close. Oh man, I almost walked into that. Yeah, it really would. It was only... You went to the beach. Nice. But yeah, it was probably... It was only a couple of years ago. As in... Like, actually probably a year ago. That I could walk about 12 kilometers before I started getting sore, and this year, maybe 3, and then I'm just too sore. I've got to stop. I'll try and stay as mobile as I can, but it's getting worse. And I bought my snorkeling goggles and found a dead pufferfish. I hope you didn't prod it. Those things can still be poisonous when they're dead. Took a picture of the beautiful mountain horizon. It sounds like a nice day. But still not doing so well. Other things going on. Can't place a brick down there. It's not the spiny type. Oh, you held it. Oh, not the spiny type of pufferfish. Okay. Thought you were talking about my spiny. But it's not about me. Gotta learn that. It's not about me. I'll fill this lava in slowly. Ooh, that's not good. Come on. Put a brick there. There we go. That's not where I wanted it. But it was all bloated and smelled like shite. Dead things usually do. Yeah. careful. My mood changes every 5 minutes and I hate it. Yeah, that does sound tiring. That would be difficult to deal with, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm just concerned that I will kill myself with this lava accidentally. Dare I? Okay, safe. Ah, that is not what I needed. Damn. Probably nighttime out there now, isn't it? Yeah. Seem relatively safe down here with my lava. Relatively. Sometimes you think it's easy to disappear and then you realise it's so cynical to do so. Yeah. Well, I get the whole time alone thing, but yeah, don't disappear entirely, of course. really disappear. Be 2 meters underground. Well, I mean, he'd eventually disappear. But don't be doing anything silly. And I mean, what makes you would disappear? There'd just be a bit of carbon left over for a while. Right. That took a while. But that's lava. No more annoying Oxtretto and overacting Oxtretto. Seems like I'm doing them a favour. You're fine, bud. Don't worry about it. Ooh, Creeper, don't you blow up down here where all this lava is. Damn it. Quick, get away. Oh, I think I jumped towards it. Oh, I was lucky. You're not annoying me, bud. You say what you need to say. But I'll say what I said to Sharky before, and that's just, you know... but I feel like you already know this. I post these videos on YouTube, and they're publicly available, so don't say anything that you don't want on YouTube. But you're not annoying me at all, bud. I'm glad you're here. Even if you're upset. Alright? Oh, I know, Skeleton. I know. I shouldn't be here. I'm going home. Don't pin cushion me. Ooh, Enderman. A few of them lurking around lately too. Chunky. He's a chonker. Chonk. That's what I called my current baby when she was about 6 months old, because she had all those little bread roll arm rolls, you know, that babies get. She was nicknamed Chonk. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna sit up for a while though, so actually I won't muck around with the camera. I spent so much money on this desk and I never use it. Bzzz. There we go. Gotta press that button every so often, maybe down a little bit. Okay. That's better. Maybe we fix this axe now. Excuse me. Alright, I always forget which order I should do this in. 20. I don't even have that. 21. Doesn't change anything. Don't even have enough bloody things anyway. I like how I'm having an emotional roulette, but the roulette is broken, won't stop. I'm just going to slow down and go back and spin again. As long as you don't start gambling. That's never good when you're, you know, not feeling well. But yes, I get the, what's the word? Metaphor. That's the word I was looking for. Thought it was night. I guess we spent most of the night digging out that lava, didn't we? My Minecraft character just had a sharky moment. Oh, look, there's the sun. Oh, come on, really? You were miles away. Oh, I guess that ankle. Start on another row. Stretch this stream out a bit. Shopping also emotional times. It can do, can't it? I find when I'm feeling a bit down, I tend to pre-order things at EB Games. Personally. I do currently have about 7 or 8 hard copies of video games out there that I haven't even loaded onto the consoles. Sit up a bit. That's a bit of a mess, isn't it? A nano aquarium. I mean, obviously that's a small aquarium, but is there anything special about it apart from it being small? What makes a nano aquarium nano? Sea monkeys or something. It won't have a filter in its nano because it's only 3 gallons, right? Yeah, I guess, I don't know, when I was a kid we just called them fish bowls. goldfish and silverfish growing up. I was always jealous of the friends who had Japanese fighting fish, but I think they're a lot more difficult to look after too, so, you know. Gallons. I think a gallon is, I'll probably have to use Google again, but umpteenth time I've referred to it this stream. But I'm pretty sure a gallon is about 1.5 litres. Might even be 2 litres. So like 3 gallons. I guess that's, 6 litres is still not that big for a fish tank. Yeah, Japanese fighting fish. They're like really ornate goldfish, I guess. But they're quite aggressive. They're meat eaters. You feed them bloodworm instead of fish meal. And generally people keep them in pairs, but usually still separated because they will kill each other. Siamese fighting fish? Yeah, maybe. We always used to call them Japanese fighting fish. Probably right. Probably referring to the same fish. Hello over there, creepy creep. Because Siamese fighting fish are pretty hardy and easy to take care of. They get mistreated a lot though. Some keep in vases, which is like, what? Yeah, I've seen people, well, again, we're going back 30 years, but yeah, people had them in glasses that were little more than steins in terms of size. Yeah, they certainly weren't treated as living creatures, that's for sure. They were just like moving ornaments. Things were just different in the 80s. Although, there are still assholes around now. I feel like it doesn't happen as often. Planet tank is perfect for them. So do you think that's what you'll have in it? Siamese fighting fish? Oh, you're not going to have fish in it. You're just going to have a plant ecosystem, or snails and starfish maybe? Some sort of crustacean. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Totally the Oreos. Tasted a little bit like Oreos. And add a trio of Ember Tetras, relatively small, won't make an imbalance. I don't even know what a tetraember is. What sort of animal is that? Or plant, even. I've got no idea. I sort of trapped myself here. Should dig myself a stairway back up. Because it's hard to maintain an ecosystem tank with so little water column and a big water maker like a big waste maker, sorry. Like a fighting fish. Yeah. Yeah, especially with no filter or anything, you'd be changing that water all the time. This type of small fish that's ember coloured found in the great waters of the Amazon. Right. It's not one of those ones that picks your bones clean if you fall in the water, huh? They get around in their thousands. Where did I even get an arrow from? They could if they really wanted to. Creepy. I feel like as we start to travel more, they're going to taste more Australians. Yeah, I could see how, like, I didn't read it like that, but I could see how it could be read like that. Oh, bloody monsters. I feel like Australians are good at falling into water. Probably not so good to do in the Amazon. Didn't time that very well. What are you coming to check it out, spider? Gonna need another chest plate soon. Just remember that video of a guy dancing with a croc in the water. The animal, not the shoe. Yeah, I've seen a few croc videos. People with pet crocs and stuff. A few of those crocodiles in circuses where tricks have gone wrong. The internet is a weird and wonderful place. Let's level this out a bit. Kind of 5 wide here. If a crocodile's in a circus and it went wrong, that's good. No, they exploit animals. Yeah, I'm sort of with you there for the wild animals, that's for sure. haven't seen a circus come to town for a while now that has had a wild animal, which is good. They still have horses, ponies, dogs, but you know, very domestic. I haven't seen elephants or any big cats for a long time, which is great. But in saying that, I also don't think any humans need to be maimed in order to finish using wild animals in circuses. In that way of entertainment, there's a lot of ways to get entertained by a croc, like looking at it from afar and leaving it the fuck alone, yes. Yeah, with you there. Again, growing up in Darwin, those things were bloody everywhere. It's not really all that entertaining for me to look at them anymore. I used to see the things frequently enough. So hard to stumble upon a zoo nowadays that actually care. Yeah, I think it's a combination of caring and also having enough money to properly care for the animals. These zoos just don't pull in cash, you know? They've really got to be subsidised to get enough money to look after animals properly. So it's kind of like either they're, you know, publicly subsidised or funded by some sort of philanthropist that's okay with losing cash, or they just don't exist. So I think there are very few zoos in the world that actually pull in enough money to pay for everything and still operate as a business. Robert Irwin pose in a sassy, is that meant to be sleazy way to get in all the Americans? Yeah, I saw recently he was getting a few like you know, Instagram and TikTok influencers trying to hit him up, like they were like basically cold calling him for dates. He seems to be hot property amongst all that sort of a crowd at the moment. They all want to get in on the Irwin act now that he's old enough. Yeah, that was pretty bad pun. Thank you for the apology. I'm glad you realised it before I needed to say anything. Very big of you. Easy to ask for forgiveness than permission, you reckon? Well, I mean, he's a pretty good-looking kid, and you know the whole Irwin name is pretty big over in America. I mean, he's not getting hit up by like major movie stars or anything. Just influencers with a couple of million followers and stuff. Yep, no worries. See you in 5. Now I know you're serious if you're saying you're going to do that. That sounded close. I think we need to check this out. That was there. Right there. There goes all that water. Sure. I recommend a garlic sauce. You really missed an opportunity to spell fowl a different way when talking about eating birds too. Come on, puns 101. Fair enough on the frog. I'll let you off on the frog point. Especially now he's got a name. Yeah, it would be pretty cold out for a frog at the moment. Thanks for the correction. More points on the punometer. Oh man, these cabins really mess with the stairs. Ochman. Is it Ochman or like Ochman? I don't even know how you'd reply to that text-wise. This is your challenge. You must overcome it. First one. Awkward. Okay, that was pretty simple. Simpler than I thought it was going to be. I definitely got a picture of some birds. I don't remember a lot of details at this point in time. I'm actually incredibly tired. Disappear before too long. I was going to make some clips and some more media and stuff, but I think that will wait for tomorrow at this stage. How's that looking now? That's a decent hole in the ground now. Took a while to get going, but it's there now. Oh, you're going to jump right up in front of me, aren't you? There's a skeleton there too. Oh, this is just going to keep going. And this guy's a good shot. Checked. I did get Ockman. Sharing cage with other birds is that I have to place the divider, which makes the flight space almost zero. They a bit aggressive towards each other, are they? Ockman sounds like he's a larger bird. They just hop from perch to perch. They could have individual ones. Yeah. So it's the cage arriving with your canoe. I never got an update on the canoe that you were going to put in the forest. Hockman's aggressive. This whole time that's been on the screen. Sorry, I don't have any notes. They're not stuck to my computer screen just off camera where you can't see them, I promise. No, I just have a memory for weird things. And randomly purchasing a canoe and putting it in a forest classifies as weird, so I remember it. Yes, I've astro projected myself 6,000 kilometers across the country just to make shadows outside your window. That is an ability of the Avatar, by the way. Astro projection, not so much the shadows. Though I'm sure he could do it if he wanted to, or she, depending on which incarnation we're going for. Still a fair way down there. I was thinking I was getting close. Yeah, they've always sort of been a favourite, lovebirds, haven't they, for people to keep? I guess there's a reason behind that. Now that I have a new cage and room for one more bird, to control myself not to purchase another one. Yeah, no more late night online shopping for you. Don't go purchasing a bird on Amazon at 3 in the morning. You're a burb fanatic. Peach face and white dominated ones are so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, another Enderman. Oh, he's close. Didn't realise he was that close. He left all these purple sparkly things behind. Are you going to stand on the bricks that I want to demolish again? That's pretty too. He's the sweetest bird ever, except for being a bit aggressive towards the other ones, you reckon? Sweet to people, though. Yeah, you stand on your block. I might demolish it. Yeah. Thought there was another one. I'm afraid that if I get him another bird friend, then he'll be closer to the other bird and be a bit timid towards me. Does that happen though? Like, if they're that well trained, won't he just stay comfortable with you? So we're looking at something other than a lovebird, possibly a grass parakeet. You're mentioning a lot of birds that I've never heard of before. Oh, excuse me. Doesn't happen, but I'm a 17-year-old with existential crisis. Why is it an existential crisis and you're staring into the void? The birds are known to have excellent memories and are very trainable. Is Aquaman a lovebird as well? I was under the impression he was a different type of bird. Yes, I know you're there. I wish you weren't though. Please leave me alone to dig my holes. remember Arnold, the frog. Didn't know he... Oh, for some reason I thought I read that he was a big frog. But I didn't. Just frog. Thought that I'd talk to you more about my birds and to my dad. Skeleton! Ow! That was my butt. Jumping around in front of the Enderman, so I can't even just go knock him off. Oh, it's a small frog. Is your dad not interested in your birds? Maybe just grab one of the birds and be like, Dad, bird. Talk about it. Gonna say it wasn't that. Tick it off. That's unfortunate. That he's busy, too busy to talk to about your interests. I'm sorry. I bet they give little squawky protests too. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. That's what I was after. Are you winning, son? Yeah. That could be quite an upsetting meme format sometimes. Not sure what I'm doing here now. I might have to get going soon. It's almost midnight and I'm feeling it. And I've been sitting in this chair almost 3 hours now and my back is definitely letting me know about it. I'm going to try and be on again tomorrow night if you're around. Normally, I hang out with my oldest daughter on Saturday nights, but she's travelling to Brisbane for a music workshop, so she won't be around. So I'll get a Saturday night stream in, which I don't usually do. Oh, let's just break this shovel. the second tool broken this stream, thanks to those diamond pickaxes. I understand that my dad isn't the talkative because he's French, but you know, it'd be nice to talk to him once in a while rather than talk to some people on the internet, which is also fun, but yeah, totally get it. My dad and I aren't close either. My dad is English. And he's talkative, but we just don't share any interests. We're very different people, so we don't talk much. If we talk for more than about an hour, we tend to just end up fighting, so yeah, not super close. Alright. I'm sort of just a bit lost here, so I'm just randomly breaking bricks. Dig some stuff out to the end of this Minecraft day and go back to the hut and call it a night, an actual night, not just a Minecraft one. I guess some parts of the Minecraft music could be quite sad. A bit on the, you know, emotional piano side of things. And look, I'm sorry about whatever it is that has really got you quite upset this evening. And I hope that you bounce back and recover as soon and as well as you can. But you know, whatever emotion you need to go through to have that happen, you know, feel free to do it. Let it out. Don't bottle that shit up. Have some of your vodka, write some bad poetry. Most of us do in our teens. Thankfully, I don't know where mine is anymore. Saddest thing ever is ending a multiplayer Minecraft server that you and your friends played for a long time. It does sound sad. It's not anything I've ever experienced. My partner will probably know what you're talking about. She used to play Minecraft when it was in beta, before it was formally released. So she's an old hat from way back at this. She's the one that taught me how to play, actually. Is that what's happening tonight? You're sad about end of an era? Is that another thing? Sorry if I'm sounding flaky. I think my brain has just started to shut itself down without asking my permission first. middle school days, my friends and I played Minecraft on our iPads in snack time and lunch time. Cool. You flattened a mountain as well. Boring as hell, isn't it? That not only took ages, but that was really boring. So boring. I'm not looking forward to some of those other mountains. There's another one off there in the distance. I want to pyramid the other side of that too. That's going to take a while. Built a stage and added a polar bear. That's cool. Are the bears in this unkillable as well? There's quite a few games where bears are just unkillable. Legend of Zelda, they're unkillable too. Yeah, don't stress yourself about it. But if you come across it, I'd love to see it on send to me in a Twitter message or something too, hey? But if it's going to be a pain in the ass to find, don't worry about it. It was the year 2014-15, I remember. You make a sentence like that and I can just see the flashback waves going like that. Those are just the TV shows I grew up on. Google Drive somewhere. Online. Iron pickaxe. Stumbled upon it 2 years ago. Sun's going down again. Call it a day and might have to call it a night. Stream tomorrow. Probably should room be clean better. I should hope so, young man. I will do my best to come on and stream. I won't make a promise to eat any feathery animals. But it would take some sort of emergency to stop me from streaming tomorrow night. Might be on later. For you it's probably going to be like 7 o'clock, but 9 o'clock my time. There's been a lot of Enderman around lately, accompanied by skeletons, which is very annoying. Alright, what's our message tonight from Mojang? Feature packed! All the features. It's good to see you again, dude. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you're feeling better soon, hey? Get your dad to give you vodka. Put those headphones in and listen to Grace. Cuddle the birds, if that's something they do. I don't know if they're cuddly or not. Sounds like they'd like to be. Yeah, please promise that. I don't know how drastic things are, but don't do anything like that. I'd say you'd regret it later, but you'd be dead. But you'd regret it if you were alive to regret it after doing that. I don't know where I'm going with that one. It doesn't really work from any angle. But I feel like, you know, the feeling. Oh, I need to go take my meds, brush my teeth, get some sleep. You have a good night too, dude. I will see you tomorrow night, hey? Yeah, I'm very sleepy. In a big way. Say good night again.